couple of notes, and really appreciate it. Just give me just a half a second. So, what are you thinking so far as you're reading this book? So, you've got the sense of her as a person, and you're thinking she's a really good person. What else can you tell me about that? What else can you say? You think she's a good person. I have to agree.
That she did really nice stuff for the chimpanzees.
She did. What else can you say about that? What else can you say? What have you learned so far that's new and important in this book?
That she learned a lot about animals' behavior from a dog.
Now, let's talk about that for a second, because I can't remember, did that come up in Me, Jane, the dog? And it definitely didn't come up in The Watcher, did it? So what is it? She learned a lot about, say it again, she learned a lot about animals' behavior.
From a dog that she watched.
Now, here's what I want to try. We know that she watched this dog. That's a new and important idea for you, because you tell me why you think it's important.
It's in that learning about the dog really helped lifelong study of animals.
Oh, I noticed how well you quote from the book. I love that you can do that. So, you know what, I kind of forget about this book. Do you mind if I just look real quickly? Oh, right, now I'm remembering. So she learned a lot about animals from a dog named Rusty, right? So, honey, here's what I want to know. I want to know what you think, what you feel when you read about Jane Goodall. I want to know what you believe. I mean, Harper, when people write books, they really, whether it's Annie Ortiz or the people who wrote those other books, they want people to feel deeply. And I wonder what you feel when you read these books, sweetheart.
I feel kind of excited when I start reading it.
Tell me why.
Because I kind of like learning about different stuff that I've never learned about before.
So you you love learning new and different stuff that you have just never experienced before. So you know what? I think that's really interesting. Do you feel like that in lots of nonfiction books?
No, not really.
Can you name some other nonfiction books where you felt that way?
Well, kind of in the Jane Goodall book that we read today, the one that was kind of precursor.
Yeah. Tell me about that. other books that you felt like you were so excited because you were learning? Those were two of them. What made you so excited about that?
Because, so we read one book and then it had kind of different stuff than the one we read today. So I learned more stuff than I did yesterday.
Oh. Can you talk about some of those differences, different ideas?
She always carried around a stuffed monkey and kind of pretended it was a real monkey.
And what was the contrasting idea in The Watcher?
He actually got to hang out with the chimpanzees.
So you have a contrasting idea, a different idea from one book to the other. Okay, now, are you ready for something really challenging? Okay, I think you are. Wait, I have to write the rest of this down. In The Watcher, let's see, in Me, Jane, she always carried around a stuffed monkey. In The Watcher, look at the rest of your words down.
He actually got to play with the chimpanzees. It's hard.
What is, wait, it's about to get a lot harder. Are you ready? So, was there something in either one of the books, or the one that you're reading right now, that you feel like that it has changed you as a person? Like, has it changed the way you feel or believe? You know, when we talk about believe, we talk about something that we believe is absolutely right or absolutely wrong in the world. Has it changed? Has it changed the way you believe? Lovely. You kids take your time to think in this thing. Very smart.
It kind of did because it made me believe that I can start helping animals.
Say more about that. It made you believe that you can
Start helping animals like if their homes are getting destroyed, I can help and take care of
their homes are destroyed. You know, you said like Jane Goodall did. Do you want to know a very cool secret? I got to hear her speak a couple of years ago. And when she was speaking, I started to believe, like you, Harper, that I can and should do something, take an action in the world to help animals in danger. So I had to choose what I felt most strongly about. That Jane made me think about which animals I felt very, very strongly about. And it also happened to be in Africa. The animal that I chose was elephants, who are also losing their habitat and who are also being poached. And so since then, I've taken action. I've given money, which is something that adults can do a little bit more easily. I have also written letters to organizations that protect the elephants. And I've told my friends about how I feel and what I believe about protecting elephants. There is a company that sells shoes that gives some of their proceeds to save the elephants. And for Christmas, I bought everybody those shoes. And they have elephants on them. And so I got all my friends elephant shoes. And that's an action that I could take to help. it seems to me like you have that same kind of belief now. So there are some people in the world who read a book who are pretty much the same person after they read it as they were before. But then there are people, like you've just told me you are, that decide to take action, that believe something very strongly, and decide to take action. I'd like to discuss a goal with you for your work going on. I'd like for you to continue to read Jane Goodall's this book. Do you know why I picked it up and put it over here? Because I don't want you to quote right from it today. I want you to think about what you think, what you feel, and what you believe. Sometimes we are quoting from books and finding evidence and doing those kinds of things. But sometimes you turn to your mind and your heart and what you believe. And that's why I put it over here, so you wouldn't look at it and would tell me exactly what you think and feel and believe, and what action. So here are two goals I'd like for you to think about. One, you can pick either one. One, that as you finish reading this book, and if you look in the back of those two books that are right there, there are organizations that you can write to, send them an email, and ask how you can take action. They're right there in the back of those books. You can just look them up. And so one would be to explore how you, as a 7 or 8-year-old, 7-year-old person in the world, can take action to continue Jane's work. It's going to be easy to find because it's right in the back of those books. And secondly, or you can pick this goal, you can reread all 3 books. I'm going to leave The Watcher with you for a couple of days. This kind of came over to you Friday. Okay? So you can reread all 3 books, and you can think about all the things that you learn that are new and different. And you can even list them if you wanted to. All of the ideas. But then I'd like for you to think about how you and do some writing. You could do a quick write, you could do a list, but I want you to think about how they make you. Which goals do you pick? How they make you feel. So you're going to reread all 3 books. You're going to make a list of new ideas, and then you're going to write about how they make you. Good luck. Thank you, Harper.